It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 901 show, live from Memphis, Tennessee. I see that Mary is in the studio. Hello, Mary in Michigan, Mary. I got in the studio with me, our host also for tonight, the beat of my heart, every beat of my heart, my son, Timothy Harrington, and the co-hostess of the Moses, my girl, Sybil. Hey, you guys, how y'all feeling tonight?
Doing good.
Happy to be with you again on another terrific Tuesday.
I know, right? Yeah, we are so blessed to be alive.
Oh, yes.
Because, every time we hear on the news, turn on the television, somebody gone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And so I want to talk about a situation that we're having right here in the 901 area.
Okay.
That, hadn't made national news yet. And I'm hoping that it doesn't, because it is an embarrassment.
Okay.
To the city of Memphis and our community, all of us as citizens, and just everything to me like that. So, but what I want to know first is what y'all been up to over the weekend. Sybil, I know you got a lot to tell you been up to.
Oh, yeah. On my segment, I'm going to get everybody caught up with it. I went to the red carpet event for the Elvis movie premiere at the Guest House Inn at Graceland.
Yeah, I saw your picture.
Elaborate type thing, and that's what my segment will be about.
That's awesome. Okay. Tim, what you been up to over the weekend? If you like your mom, you've been into the TV.
Yeah, I've been watching some good shows and mainly trying to stay cool. It's been hot lately.
It is 96 degrees in Memphis, y'all, currently.
And you can
That's
feel
what my
it.
phone is telling me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been drinking my structured water. You guys go get you some of that structured water now.
Can you tell the difference already?
Absolutely.
How'd you
I
like
love
it?
Absolutely.
that structured water.
Oh man, it felt energetic. Taste was great. I could definitely tell the changes in it.
Tell the change, can't you?
Yes.
Uh-huh. It just smooth as silk, isn't it?
Smooth. Very
And
Uh-huh.
it's
smooth.
No,
delicious over ice.
no
It's just like a
smell,
mountain stream.
Yeah,
no smell.
right.
All the additives and chemicals and rust and lead and chloride, all that stuff's gone
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I tasted clean water like that.
since you was a
That's a
little
great
boy.
testimony.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he came over. He got two jugs of it. And Sybil, I want to talk to Victoria, try to see if I can work out some terms for me to get a new one. And then I want to give him my old one. I want to gift him mine. So give Victoria
Oh,
a call
okay.
and see what kind
Uh,
of special she can work out
I tell you
in your
what, I'll
spare
give
time.
you know what? When after the show, I'll give you her phone number, and y'all
Hmm.
two can talk direct.
Yeah, you can send it to me and I'll give her a call tomorrow. That'd be great because
Yeah,
I
that
may still have her number in my phone, but I've changed phones. I
I
can't be
know.
sure.
I have her home phone number. She don't have a cell, so you can't leave a
Right.
text or anything.
Text message.
I'll
Okay,
send you
yeah.
her email, and I'll send you her phone number
Yeah, I
after
probably got her
the
email, but yeah,
broadcast.
send me a phone number. I'd like to talk to her in person because I'd also like to see if we can get them on the show again.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'll give you her email and her phone,
Okay.
so
All
that way
right.
you'll
Thank
have
you.
both of them,
Thank
just in
you.
case.
Good
Tim,
deal.
I had meant to ask you, had you could you taste the difference
Oh yeah, right away. I mean,
straight
right
away?
away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like you said, I probably hadn't had water like this since I was a little boy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it makes you want to drink more. And you're drinking
Yes.
it healthy
Yes.
water. Yeah.
Yes.
So for people that really don't like to drink water, that's going through these water systems that we have, I could understand why.
Uh-huh.
Because you got so much different additives in there that it picked up. And when
Yes.
you live in old neighborhoods like mine, where the sewer systems have not even been replaced since the
Uh-huh.
1940s,
Uh-huh.
you got some rust coming in there, and you got lead coming in there.
Uh-huh.
Just a whole lot of mess.
You're right. You're right.
And hi, Rhonda. Welcome. Rhonda says,
Hey,
hello, Sybil. This
Hey,
is
Rondell.
Rhonda.
well,
Rhonda,
hi,
Oh,
contact.
hi,
Rhonda.
Rondell.
Rhonda is my new friend that I met. She's an Elvis fan,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna mention her in my segment. But right off the
Okay.
bat, she is my first Elvis fan that purchased a hard copy book
Great.
Awesome.
from
That's
Amazon
awesome.
Kindle.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
Did she
And
also join our fan club?
yeah, she did.
Awesome. Hello. Nice to meet you, Rhonda.
Nice to meet you, Rondell.
And you live in Memphis? Rhonda lives in Memphis in the
Kentucky.
901 in Kentucky. Okay. Well, we can't meet up in Kentucky, but we can always meet up on our shows,
Oh
Rhonda.
Well,
yeah.
guess what? She's coming around December. Her and her husband's coming for about 5 days
Oh, yeah.
in
We can
Memphis,
celebrate some Christmas
right?
together.
And maybe you, me, and her and her husband could have lunch or something.
All right. She says, nice to meet y'all too. She lives in Campbellsville. All right.
Kentucky.
Right.
She is our newest.
And you standing with Elvis there, aren't
Yeah.
you?
I just noticed that. She's
I
standing with
see
Elvis.
that. Yeah, that is beautiful, Rhonda.
Right.
Rhonda look like you short like me. I'm only 4'8", Rhonda. And she was saying hello to the audience. She said, no, that's Dean Z. Okay, that's Dean Z.
Okay.
Okay. Well, he's
He
an
must be
Elvis
a tribute
impersonator.
artist, I think.
She says she is 4'8" too. I
Oh,
knew
how
she had.
about
I
that?
could tell she was. I could tell you was about my height, Rhonda.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's
isn't that
awesome.
something? And
Well, go ahead and take a minute to share the show, Rhonda, to all of your friends on your timeline. All you have to do is hit the share button and then hit post, and it will show the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rhonda. And our shows are archived. You can watch it again. Share it with your
Yes,
husband when he
she's
comes
sharing
home.
right now. She'll be back,
All
so she
right.
can't hear
Wonderful.
you.
Oh, okay.
So Tim, what movie are you stuck in? I'm watching one right now called it's the new 2021 version. You know, I had been seeing it, but I just didn't click on it to watch it. But it's pretty good. It's the Lost in Space movie, the
Oh,
new
okay.
Oh,
version.
I watch Lost in Space sometime.
You watching the old one? They got a new movie,
They
a
got a
new
new
series
one.
out.
Yeah, but I mean, I watch
Okay.
the old series,
Yeah. I
on
had started.
classic TV.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm between that and watching. I watched this. I finished up Elves today.
Okay. Okay.
Um, it was kind of spooky. It wasn't that spooky, but it was a little spooky horror movie. It was actually a German-made movie,
Mm-hmm.
but they had voiceover actors.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm noticing that these movie platforms like Amazon, Hulu, Netflix, and the others, Prime Video, they are having a lot of international movies, but they do have the American actors
Yeah.
doing the voiceovers where you can understand it,
Oh yeah.
even though they don't match up with their mouth, the movement up
Oh
with their
Yeah.
mouth.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Now I
problem.
Ja-
don't mind watching those kinds of movies, but my son
I don't either. But
Tim
you know,
don't like to
Japanese
watch them.
movies. Yeah, Japanese movies was notorious for that. They
Tim doesn't
say,
like to watch them. He say he got to have mouth moving with what they saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
they got to coordinate it. The
Mary
Japanese would
from Michigan. Now you still
like
with us?
that.
Where is Eveready Ernestine? And where is
Mary.
Magnificent? Is it who's Magnificent? Magnificent Mary. Okay,
That's
Magnificent
right.
Mary. Eveready Ernestine. Darren Doug. And we didn't what did we give Marcus? Um,
I forgot what we gave him.
I know he had to start with an M, but I've forgotten.
We got to think of Timothy.
uh, Timothy. Yeah. Some of you got to come up with something, but you and I don't have one because we're the host, so he doesn't need one.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
usually just put handles on our top fans.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that got me off that foot.
Rhonda is going to be a new fan, so you need to be thinking of
Yes,
one for Rhonda. But
Ravishing
not right
Rhonda.
now. Huh? You
Ravishing
know what?
Rhonda.
It has to start with the first letter of their name, you know.
Yeah, Ravishing
Uh,
Rhonda.
what did you say?
We'll think of something. I said Ravishing
Sure,
Rhonda.
I know, no. I thought of what you said. I don't like that.
I'll
we
think of
have to have
something. You know
we have to
what?
have something happy.
It'll roll out pretty soon.
You might think of it during your segment.
You might.
She
Uh-huh.
may come up with something.
Okay. Hey, Jenny. Jenny is there.
Hey,
Well,
Jenny.
hello,
Jenny
Jenny.
Jenny says, are y'all still seeing my comments? No, we not seeing them. I see your comments in here. Ernestine is in here watching too on my phone. But we don't see your comments in the studio.
I don't see it either.
Yeah, I see
No,
you
we don't
now,
need.
Jenny. And Mary says, you guys have gotten out of the studio. I like that, Rhonda. Rhonda say, rockin' Rhonda.
All
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, I knew she'd come up with something because Elvis rocks. You
I
go,
like
Rhonda.
that. That's good,
There you
Rhonda.
go.
Rhonda.
Yay. I
Nice
like
fit.
it. Mary says, sorry, I was trying to add my daughter. She's having trouble getting on. Yeah, you guys' comments. I see Rhonda's comments only. Mary, I saw your comment when you first came in, and I'll show it to you. No, it
Well,
was
hey
my
Mary,
comment. It's my comment,
we
wasn't it?
Yes, your comment.
we got to come
It's
up
my
with
comment.
Jenny,
Yeah,
Joyful Jenny or
you
something.
guys are not in the comment column in the studio, but that's okay. I can read your comments from the phone. Rhonda is in the comment column on the studio. So,
Okay.
and Rhonda says Elvis is the best, and this is a good show. Thank you so much, Rhonda.
Thank you,
Thank you
Rhonda.
so much.
It almost makes me embarrassed to have to fuss tonight, but I got to fuss at the 901 area, Rhonda. You'll have to excuse me.
All
So what we're
right.
gonna do is we're gonna let Tim go first this time with his topic that he wants to talk about. So now, since most of you guys are on the phone and not in the comment column, can y'all hit those like buttons for us from your phone for us? Hit the like and love buttons. Go ahead, give us a shot. Thank you. All right. Tim, what are you gonna throw on the audience tonight?
I really don't have a lot, and the other side of what I've been watching has been on politics. So I'm gonna have to
Oh,
wait.
you
I'm
ready
gonna
for
have to wait for
Thursday night?
Thursday night for that. You know,
Okay.
yeah, we just they're still having battles with this gun control, and it's a mess. It's a mess. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
that for Thursday
Well,
night, but
yeah, we got open mic Thursday night. Matter of fact,
right,
I'm gonna put that link out there tomorrow in
okay,
Messenger to just invite people in.
okay,
Um, but I might put it on just the regular Facebook because you never know who may want to come in.
that's true.
Because I can always take them out of the studio if they just get out of line.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
But we're gonna have an open mic on Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. We talking politics on Pearl's Politics, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
be there, be
Ernestine
there.
says, "Yes, I see you, Jenny and Mary." Okay. I hate the comments are not showing because I like to show them on the screen.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. I will let them know. It says some destination won't get comments. Now I don't know if this had changed simply because it couldn't have changed because Rhonda's comments are showing in the studio. But
Okay.
what
Yeah.
they recently did is, and let me put our music on. What they recently did was added to the studio some music, y'all. Mm. And I picked this one. I like this one. I'm gonna let it play while we talk. Hi.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I
Now we
guess.
lay now we laid back now. We ready to go.
Okay, Sim, long pass it to you, and I'll probably go after you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, alrighty. Once again, I want to thank Rhonda for being my new friend and being a brand new viewer on the 901 show. And we also have the Emily Pearl show on Friday, Facebook Live at the same time, 6:30 p.m. And Rhonda is the first person that has ordered a hard copy of my book, You're an Elvis Fan If, off Amazon Kindle. And her husband are going to spend 4 or 5 days in Memphis around December. And she's going to bring the book, and then I'm going to autograph it for her and show her the sights. And hopefully her and her husband, me and Emily, can at least meet together for a meal,
And Tim.
while she's in town.
Oh yeah.
And Tim.
And okay, and Tim, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
And naturally,
That'll be
we'll have
Christmas
a
time. You
good
know,
time.
I get out of Christmas time if I have to. I got me on Walker now, so I can get out.
Well, you sure can.
Yeah.
And so I look on the calendar and see how the days mesh together. Her and her husband's going to take one day, go down to Tupelo.
Oh,
And,
yeah, to Elvis's
to the Elvis
original home.
landmarks down there.
Yeah.
So my segment that I want to share with everyone tonight is about the Elvis premiere this past Saturday. And the stars were in Memphis Saturday for the new Elvis movie. And the red carpet premiere was at the Guest House Inn at Graceland. And the Oscar winner, Tom Hanks, who he portrays Colonel Tom Parker in the movie. And everyone says he does an outstanding job. Well, he's surprised everyone he showed up. At first, I think he was busy filming and was not going to be able to make it, but there he was.
Uh-huh.
And the actor that portrays Elvis is Austin Butler, and he plays the younger Elvis when at about the time he was getting famous and recording, and he met Tom Parker. So I did not get to see the premiere because it was closed to the public, invitation only, but it's going to be out in all the theaters June the 24th, and
Okay.
I'm going to see it then, and hopefully Emily and Tim and Trish and Richard, our circle, can get together and go see it all as a group. That would be wonderful. So we'll have to kind of see how that works. And Timothy, I know you'll enjoy it too.
Oh yeah.
So the director is someone called B.A.Z. I believe that's Boz Lerman, L-U-R-H-M-A-N-N. And he was there at the premiere along with Elvis's close friend Jerry Schilling. Priscilla was there with Lisa Marie, her daughters Riley, and the twins Finley and Harper, and a lot of other guests was there. So
did you get to talk to Lisa and the children?
No, they come in backstage.
No, okay.
They're very difficult.
They got to protect themselves from COVID too.
Yeah, and they have to. I didn't get to see them, but I was out in the lobby, way before time, where people started coming in and relaxing in the lobby area, mingling and that type of thing. So I was dressed as the Elvis lady to represent the fan club. Okay. And Jack Soda went by and he says, "There you are. I haven't seen you in a long time." So I snagged him and got a wonderful photo.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm taking him a book, I think tomorrow or Thursday, and leaving it at Graceland Enterprises for him at the reception desk as my gift from me and the fan club. And our fan club, we adopted the Elvis Presley Charitable Organization as our charity.
Okay.
And so I'm very excited about that. And I took a copy last week of the book and left for the marketing director, and it's going into the archives. So that was quite an honor.
It is.
So,
and you're having a book signing when?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's gonna. Missy that owns Marlowe's. She saw me at the red carpet event, and I gave her and her daddy a copy of my book. And on page 30, of course, is a 2.5-page poem I wrote about Marlowe's.
Yeah.
And so she invited me to be a author at the book signing during Elvis Week, which is August 13th.
Oh, wow,
there'll be
that's
other
big.
Elvis authors too. I've already got an email from some Elvis fans in the Netherlands.
All right.
And they joined the fan club. We have close to 100 members already in just about 2 days.
In our fan club, really?
That's correct.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
And so the people from Netherlands said they're going to come and purchase my book for the book sign. Of course, I want you there with me.
Oh, we'll be there. Tim will be there too.
Tim will be there.
And help me out, because Sybil will be busy, Tim. She won't be able to help me.
I'll be autographing the books and so forth. So
yeah, Tim will be able to help me around.
It's early. It's 8 a.m.
Make sure you get us cleared to come in and have us somewhere to see it.
I've already got that covered with Missy.
Okay,
we'll
great.
Have our own table.
That's my girl. That's why she the co-hostess of the Moses. She takes care of all that kind of stuff. And don't forget your Channel 5 TV appearance too.
Right. I'm going to be on Bluff City Live, so I'm really cooking with the book, thank God.
I told you.
But anyway, Warner Brothers did the film on Elvis.
Yeah.
And they come rolling in with about 8 big black SUV type trucks. It's a huge production. So in the lobby, they had one of the rooms for their office. Okay. And I was running around in my Elvis dress, attracting attention. And they came out and took my photo. They asked me could they take a picture.
All right.
Yeah. Naturally, I said yes. I mean, does it look like water?
I know,
So
right?
they took a picture of me, and two of them said they were going to purchase the book from Amazon Kindle, and I had
Yes.
I made up some flyers that talks about the fan club and the book,
Okay.
Okay.
and I gave them a copy. You know,
Awesome.
discreetly, I had them with me in case I ran across somebody with conversation. I got better sense and run up and down the room giving out flyers. I didn't do it like that.
I know you
But
know how to work it.
very
Sybil,
discreetly.
Sybil works it like a covert MI5 6 agent.
Okay.
I guess so. And this is funny. I parked myself right at the door of the long hallway that goes to the movie theater.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And I made myself, I appointed myself as a hostess.
Oh, you
So
did?
I stood by. I stood by the door, and everybody that came in, I said, "Welcome to the Elvis movie. Just go down the hall to your stop at the table on the left." I act like I was staff,
Okay.
and
That's it. I told you, she worked
That's
undercover.
one way to get it done.
She can work like an undercover cover agent.
Yeah,
I
that's
tell
one
you.
way to get it done.
everybody thought I was part there as a hostess, and they
They
stopped
thought you
and
was part of
talked.
the place of the production there.
Yeah.
The affair.
Yeah.
So when Jack Soden whizzed by me, he stopped. There you are.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, well, yes, here I am. You're going to see a lot more of me now. So
All right. So
Trish's going to pick me up, and I'm going to drop him an autographed copy at Graceland Enterprises tomorrow or the next day.
Okay,
And,
Jenny wants to know, did you meet Tom Hanks in person?
Who?
Tom Hanks. Jenny.
No, because
wants to
everybody
know.
was, the staff came from backstage onto the stage. They did not mix and mingle.
yeah.
Right.
They came out and talked about their roles in the movie. And then, Channel 5, Channel 3, Warner Brothers and all that were busy interviewing them,
Okay, let me go
backstage.
back
So they
in
come
here.
out on stage to greet us before the movie started. And, of course, I wasn't in there because I didn't have a ticket. But
Okay.
I sure made the best of it in the lobby and in the hall, let me tell you that much. I sure
I
Sounds
know
did.
like you
you
did.
Let me throw this comment in right quick from Rhonda. She says, thanks for being my friend, Tim. I believe she's talking to you and me
Okay.
because she says that we are invited also when they come to
Okay.
Memphis.
All
And
right,
she
well,
says
That
that
is
she cannot wait to see the movie. And she also wants to know from you, Sybil, did you ever get a chance to meet Elvis in person?
I never did get a chance to see his shows, and I always loved him. And
She
I
said
think
she want to know, did you ever meet him in person?
I'm trying to get to that.
Oh,
So
okay.
I didn't. I got involved with the Presleys and all that after he left us, and
okay.
after he was gone. But I don't know. I think when he was playing in Las Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have met him. It was I was with another ex-husband that was kind of a musician, and I can't keep up with him. I've had
Now wait a minute. This is news to me. Sybil, have you had 3 husbands or 2? Because I had 3. I knew you had 2. Now is this another one you adding?
yeah. I don't think.
Oh
I
my
mentioned him.
God!
And I just ran through it. I guess I should have had
I'm learning something.
I should have had
new,
a booklet that you stamped.
I'm learning something new too because I knew you. All this time I've known you, I've only heard you talk about 2 husbands.
Well,
And
I don't
now-
talk about it a lot, but this one, anyway, it was wee hours of the morning,
Uh-huh.
and we were, mingling around the hotel, and there was somebody just sitting so nonchalant, one of those little seats that you lay back in. And I thought to myself, look at that person. He thinks he's Elvis.
Oh my
You know,
gosh. And it was.
I thought he was like an impersonator. And so my husband's name was Rick. And he said, this is civil. And so that person said, I'm John Burroughs. And I thought, well, fine. And so I made him chit chat a little bit. So I left that area, piddling around the machines and stuff. And a few minutes later, my husband came so we could leave. We're going to leave Las Vegas that night and go on further to California, visit some people. And he said, do you know who that was? I said, yeah. I said John Burroughs. He said, that was Elvis.
His real name.
And he wouldn't let me back in, of course. But after that, when I started reading some of the books and stories and researching, I found out that Elvis used the name John Burroughs.
Yeah.
It was Jon, and then it was Burrows. So I guess I must have met him and didn't realize it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I think he does. Yeah, he used to use down there on Bill Street. I mean, I'm not his real name, but it was like a name
It's like
that
a
he
little
was.
alias.
Yeah,
Right.
he was gonna use it for his music, but he wasn't. That's when he was learning how to play the guitar. So when he started hanging around down the musicians on Bill Street, B.B. King, Otis Redding, and those guys, Booker T and the MGs, those guys, the black guys that was helping him with the chords
yeah.
and teaching them how. They told him, man, you got to have a better name than John Burroughs,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was trying to kind of hide himself. So I found out later that off and on he would use that. So
Yeah. So
I
that's
reckon
how it came about. Yeah.
for a
Right.
short couple minutes or something, I met him as John Burroughs.
Yeah.
So
That was even before you got into the Presley family.
yeah, it was a while back, and
Yeah.
so Rick went one way and I went the other. Later on we just kind of drifted apart.
Yeah. Okay, so Sybil said 3. Rhonda says that she is on her third husband, but that's her final husband, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you something, Rhonda. My third one was my final one too. That's the last thing. Couldn't nobody even pay me enough money, as broke as I am, to get married. Not at this
I like
age.
my independence.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Rhonda says, I send a rose every August to his grave. Been doing it since he passed in 1977. Also buy a poinsettia every Christmas for the stairs at Grayson. Well, you go, girl.
All right.
That
That'll
is
work.
the gift of giving. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
It
that
sure
gift,
is.
The more you
and Emily,
give.
I may check into our fan club donating a poinsettia this time, possibly.
That would be great. And speaking of giving, I have a gift for you, Sybil.
Oh,
And
here we go.
yeah,
Well,
so,
I like gifts.
yeah, you can. I mean, there's no rush, but of anything like that, it's not going to expire or anything. But I think that you will love it. And let's see, are we going to be out? You and Trish going to be out tomorrow. Can y'all swing by and pick it up?
Yeah, but aren't you going to be busy on the computer?
No. I'm off right now. I don't start back to June the 27th.
Oh, okay. Well, we could whiz by. It's either going to be Wednesday or Thursday. She's going to let me know in the morning
Now,
by 11.
Thursday I will be gone. I have to go have a doctor's, my rheumatologist appointment on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
And
She'll
I'll
let
be
me know about
leaving-
tomorrow.
I'll be leaving probably around 11 or 11:30 because of the traffic and it's so hot,
Yeah.
because my appointment is at 1. And
I could bring you your book.
Yeah.
There you
And
go.
I got this gift for you. So, and then if I'm gonna put it this way: if you don't like it, pass it on to Trish. I know she'll like it because all of us have pretty much the same taste.
Yeah, I'm for certain I like it. That's awful nice.
Okay.
I'll let you know, give you a text if she's going to pick me up tomorrow night.
That'd be great because I'm here all day tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, I know you're enjoying the rest.
I am.
Yeah.
Can't you tell I sound even more invested?
You do.
Yeah.
Absolutely do.
And I even had my groceries delivered today because it's just too hot to go out.
Too hot. Yeah, it's too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's take a break and then we'll come back. Tim, we're going to come to you briefly and then I'm going to do my whining that I got to do. All right.
All right.
Y'all take a break with us while we on break. Would y'all be so kind as to tell somebody, come on and watch this show with you just for a little while. All right. Thank you. We will be right back. Don't go away.
All right.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Tanya Memi. I'd like to introduce you to Natural Action Technologies. They make free flow devices that produce structured water. Well, you're probably wondering, what is structured water? All right, think of it this way. If you were to take a gallon of water to the top of a mountain stream and then pour it down the stream and run to the bottom of the mountain and collect the same gallon of water, it would be structured. It's this natural action of water tumbling over rocks, down waterfalls, flowing through twists and turns as it actively descends a mountain. This motion structures the water. Water molecules are free to move and dance with nature in an energetically alive, fresh, and vibrant manner. Through this process, the molecular structure of water is changed to reflect less surface tension, neutralize toxins, and clears memory and balance on a particle level. Drinking natural action structured water is the way nature intended water to be, from the source. It hydrates your cells, makes your skin and hair softer, and ladies, it also makes your nails less brittle. Here are some other benefits from drinking structured water. It helps to increase your mineral and medication absorption. It neutralizes all toxins from the source of the water, which allows them to flush through the body. You'll have healthier gardens and plants when watering with structured water. It's healthier for livestock, and your pets will love it, even fish. It improves aerobic bacterial activity in your septic systems, and it also increases the longevity of all the systems that use water, including reducing the amount of chlorine needed for spas and swimming pools. It also helps hydrate you so that you don't need to drink as much water. Have you ever noticed when you buy bottled water from the store, there is a laundry list of added ingredients on the label, like right here? Well, they say it's for taste, but these added ingredients are different forms of salts, and salt makes you thirsty. Therefore, you need to drink more water, which makes them more money. But with natural action structured water, you hydrate your body 30% more than with other water products. Our scientifically designed free flow devices come in several sizes depending on your use. We have a commercial unit for your farm, business, or nursery. We have a home unit that attaches easily to your main water line, making your whole house structured. We have a garden unit that attaches to your hose, and we have a very popular portable unit that you can take anywhere. We also have a shower unit that easily screws onto your existing shower pipe. Taking a shower under structured water feels like you're showering under a waterfall. You will not want to get out. When you use natural action structured water on your plants and vegetable gardens, you can almost hear them grow. Strawberries have been known to grow so large that they won't even fit into a coffee mug. Your tomatoes will be larger and sweeter too. And by washing your vegetables or fruit with structured water, you'll actually structure your food, which will make your food taste fresh and alive. And your rose bushes will grow into rose trees up to 13 feet tall, and I've seen it. And your bouquets will last twice as long, and it also increases your harvest time 2 weeks earlier. I mean, how would you like to have fresh tomatoes at the farmer's market 2 weeks before anyone else? In the morning, pour your juice through the unit, and it'll taste better and softer. Add several drops to your coffee cup, and it'll be less acidic. In the evening, pour your glass of wine through it, and it becomes instantly smoother and more aromatic. Our bodies are mainly made of water, so by drinking natural action structured water, your mental clarity will be brighter, your emotional state will be happier, body endurance will improve, you'll sleep more sound, and your body will heal faster. So when you care about the food you eat, you should also care about the water you drink. Natural Action Technologies devices provides the truest form of water on the planet. The units come with a 90-day money-back guarantee and a lifetime warranty. So you have nothing to lose by trying it. I did, and I love it. Give it a try. Your mind will thank you, your body will thank you, your plants, your pets will thank you, and your life will be enriched. We invite you to experience water in its highest truth. Here's to better health and well-being with Natural Action Technologies.
Okay, looks like we're back.
Right.
All right. So what I'm going to do before I start civil. I'm putting a post up there where to buy your book. And I didn't spell euro right because it's apostrophe in there, y'all.
That's all right.
It's on
Right,
Amazon
uh-huh.
Kindle. And it's entitled You're an Elvis Fan If, right, Sybil?
Yeah. YOU''RE and Elvis fan F.
All right. Okay, then. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that up there for as I start on mine. Mary, did we lose you? Ernestine, did we lose you? Because you all got some people out here in Memphis in the 901 area. I am upset, and I know a lot of people are, but they just don't have a voice to speak out about these poor residents who are living in Serenity Towers. They have been living there over a month now without air, and it is 96 degrees right now in the evening.
Right.
Some of them
Emily,
don't have
they had a death there.
They had a death there. They don't have hot water. They got mold, and they have bed bugs.
Oh my
And
goodness.
all they doing for the people that own these apartments, these people that live out of town, they say that these people own 4 elderly buildings like this. Hi, Mary. Mary says she's here.
Hey, Mary.
They
Hi,
say
Mary.
they own 4 resident buildings like this in Memphis.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm glad they don't own mine. What I'm in.
No, they don't own Sybil's. I'm so happy too, Sybil.
Yeah.
But I just think, and all they have done is had these people appear in court. Now, 2 weeks ago, they said that they were supposed to be fining them $12,000 a day, which is not enough money.
No.
Now, I don't know if that was for per unit. They said because it's like 240 something people, apartments that are in this condition.
Okay.
The unit is like a 400 unit, so therefore they got 100 and some people that's got their air.
I got
but the majority don't. They had a death, and I hadn't heard anything after that, but they said when they announced the death, they said that they didn't know if it was related to the conditions. I can tell now. Of course, it was right. Yeah. They knew it was related. That's the reason why they probably told the news media not to say that.
Yeah.
Rhonda say, isn't that illegal? Absolutely.
Absolutely it is.
And let me tell you several reasons why. Not only are these senior high-rise buildings, nursing homes, places like that, are funded partially by the federal government, because they get the tenants get to pay a reduced amount of rent,
right?
Simply because they are disabled or they are elderly.
Fixed incomes, yeah.
They are elderly, and so number one, they're violating federal law. And all of these reports that I've heard on the news, I haven't heard nobody. All they're doing is all I've seen is them interviewing a few people, talking, telling them how it is.
Right.
But I have not heard any voices to come. No attorneys, no politicians of Memphis, no lawmakers speak up for these people, voice for these people, and protest for these people. because that is wrong. Rhonda says, this is a shame. I know it's an embarrassment to me for the city of Memphis. She said that
They
it is
probably
a
still have to pay
shame.
the rent.
And yeah, they haven't said nothing about these people don't have to pay their rent until this problem is fixed. They haven't said nothing about the people not having to pay the rent all this time.
Right.
But let me finish Rhonda's comment. She says there are many empty places there are around. They could not help these people. Our country needs to take care of the American people. That's right, Rhonda. And guess what, Rhonda? On that note, when you say that our country needs to take care of the American people, do you know that we have sent money 2 or 3 times and military stuff, medical stuff, all this kind of stuff to Ukraine 3 times? Do you know they turned around yesterday and asked the United States for some more money? Huh? And you got these people right here in a city in your country of the United States of America that's been suffering for over a month, living in deplorable conditions.
Unacceptable.
And not one politician, not one lawmaker, not one governor, not one mayor, not one. We got 2 mayors, so neither one of the mayors are protesting and speaking and doing something on behalf of these people. These people are elderly, they are sick, they are disabled.
Right.
Some of them are on oxygen, and probably one that died was the one that probably needed the oxygen. I don't know if the electricity is running or not.
Right.
But my point is simply this: why aren't some of these high-powered people fighting more for these people that's in this condition?
That's true.
It's a shame, but yet and still, they want these elderly people to vote for them when election time coming around.
Right.
I ain't voting for none of them unless they step in here right now after this broadcast today and start doing something about relocating those people.
Yeah.
They could have been relocated those people. Let me tell you something. Schools are out right now.
Right.
We got all these schools in this city are air conditioned.
Yep.
All they got to do is move the chairs somewhere in storage, put some beds, 1 or 2 or 3 beds in a classroom. They can get some microwave ovens for the people so they can be able to warm up them some food. The schools already got bathrooms. The schools already got shower areas. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
They could have been relocated. The school been out a week at least.
Yeah.
That should have been an immediate plan, was to relocate these people into some school classrooms. Now, let me tell you something else. If they finding this company, $12,000 per unit a day, every day that they got to go without fixing this stuff up. Now, the owner's excuse of this place is saying that they can't get parts for the system. I understand that because there is a such supply chain. Everything is made in China. All these parts, they're coming from China. You know, and China been on lockdown for a month. They just now back open for COVID. So no shipping was coming out of China for the past 5 weeks. So I can understand that, but still, you should have been looking somewhere in America for these parts. Somebody got these parts on the shelf somewhere. So I'm not accepting the excuse. But if the city is finding them $12,000 a day per unit, that's a lot of money. They can take that money, pay some school or teacher assistants, because the school teacher assistants, when the summertime break comes for the kids, they don't get paid. Teachers get an annual salary.
Right.
So they get paid during their salary months. How do I know? Because I used to be a teacher. I used to be a school secretary, and I used to be a school assistant, teacher assistant. So I know how the school system works here in Memphis. Teacher assistants don't get paid. They be without money. And they don't even have health benefits.
Right.
When they are working. They could take that money, pay these school teacher assistants to work in shifts
Right.
at the schools where they relocate these people. Some can work. They can have several on the day shift and several on the night shift. They can take some of that money and place armed police guards around the schools that they relocate these people to.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. If you're talking about $12,000 per unit times $240 if they are paying the fine. They haven't even given a report as to whether or not they even paying the fines.
They're probably not.
Yeah, but you know what, Mom? It's unfortunate that this has happened before a couple of years ago
At the same apartment
at the
building.
same apartments. Sure did.
Rhonda says it makes her sick that these rich people cannot help these people. No, because all they're concerned about is the mighty, mighty dollar, Rhonda.
Yeah.
And Rhonda says that they can do that at abandoned hospitals and hotels, etc. Well, unfortunately, in Memphis, we don't have an abandoned hospital.
No,
we don't have abandoned hotels. Right. In fact, in Memphis, we only have 2 hospitals, Baptist and Methodist, except for the kids' hospitals, which are St. Jude's and the Bonus. And that's another issue. I have a problem with that. Why does a metro city as big as Memphis only have 2 hospitals? There should be a third for the general public.
Yeah. Well, they got 3 locations of Methodist Hospital.
I don't care. I'm talking about 2 brands. Why can't we have another brand of hospital? Just like Memphis.
Another type, yeah.
We only got one choice of a place to get utility.
Right.
So all this stuff adds up to me not being for the people. People don't have no choice. But they want your vote.
Yeah, the lawmakers.
It's too much dissatisfaction going on right now.
Oh yeah.
For me to vote for any of them. And I would like to ask everybody, don't vote for them if they don't come and step up, punish these people. They're not doing a good job of punishing these people. Because they're not letting us know whether or not they done paid the fine, first of all.
Yeah. They're giving them a slap on the wrist because it was the same company that was years back. I'm sure you said they owned 4 properties, and I'm almost certain that they were one of those properties when these elderly senior citizens went through that before.
And bringing me to that point right there, Tim. If this happened 2 years ago with the same case, how is this allowed to keep happening?
Exactly.
Somebody is taking some bribes.
Exactly.
From this company. Somebody somewhere is taking some bribes from this company to let conditions get that bad.
Yes, ma'am.
And I bet you anything, the Federal Housing Authority government have not been notified. See, that's why I just go to the top. I don't have time to go through these many steps where you don't get no answers, you don't get no solutions done. I understand chain of command, but in cases like this and other times when stuff come up, I just go straight to the top and let it trickle on down. That's when you're gonna get some action.
Exactly.
Rhonda says, I agree, don't vote these people, should sue them or something. That's what I'm saying. See, you see, Rhonda, I don't even understand why no lawyer has stepped up to take advantage of a big lawsuit against this company. Something's wrong with that picture.
Definitely wrong.
In all of these 5 weeks, Rhonda, not one single attorney, and we got 1,000,000,000 of them here in Memphis. Not one has stepped up to file a class action lawsuit on behalf of these people.
Some dirt going on.
It's some dirt going on and some corruption going on somewhere.
Trees and palms.
I just had to blow that steam off.
Oh, it needs to be blowed. It definitely needs to be blowed because it's unacceptable on all levels.
And then on top of that, the FDA, Federal Housing Authority, needs to make that company pay them back the money, the portion that the federal government has given them.
Right.
for these tenants.
Right.
The government needs to step in there and make them pay back that money, because the city down here, the county, or whoever it is that has them in the environmental court, have not given any reports as to whether or not any monies have been received for their fines. Have their fines been paid? We don't know.
Don't know. And won't know.
I'm kind of thinking no.
I believe not either, because they had them in court again this morning.
Mm-hmm.
You can find somebody, but
why you keep taking these
thing.
people? You know the problem. Why do they get to keep coming to court to one time every week for 5 weeks? We already know what the problem is.
Yeah.
The court knows what the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
Why the court not taking action? It's some corruption, some bribing.
What's really going on?
It's something going on.
Oh yeah. Seems like everybody getting a piece of that pie.
Rhonda says there's a whole lot of chicken so-and-so lawyers that should step up. You're right, Rhonda. Because if I was one, I promise you, I would have been stepped up. I would have stepped up week 1.
But you know what? Maybe it's something that they know that we don't know. Because
about what?
It's got to be something.
Yeah,
because
like you talking about the mafia or something?
No,
I know they're scared of the mafia.
No, I'm talking about the lawyers not stepping up.
But that's why maybe that's why they're not stepping up. Maybe it's owned by the mafia.
It's got to be. I mean,
or it's owned by maybe owned by the drug cartels.
Yeah, you know,
because it's something going on as to why these people are allowed to get away with this, because they're getting away scot-free.
And no lawyers are
One
helping.
person has died, and all of them.
Well, of course, they're not taking credit for that death.
But why hasn't a lawyer stepped up to sue for that?
Because they're seeing something that we don't know about behind.
They're scared. They're scared of somebody.
Yeah,
they're scared of somebody.
Yeah, you know how aggressive these lawyers here are. They're scared.
But see, if the government get in, the government got their own lawyers, so they ain't scared of nobody.
Exactly.
And I bet you anything the FDA don't know about it, but I bet you they know about it now from my show.
Everything's out.
A lot of people watch the show.
You know why I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people that I know in high places that I don't even call their name, they watch my show.
Yeah.
I know folks in the government. I worked for the federal government for 13 years. I worked for the state government for 11 years. I worked for, state government, no. State government 5 years. I'm getting these governments mixed up. City government 5 years. Shelby County government 1 year. I know how these governments are.
Right.
I know people.
Mm-hmm. And
they don't know who know me. And that's good. That's good. You know why? Because in this generation of 2021, 22, what they call it, the millennial generation, the millennium years.
Mm-hmm.
See, back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, it was about who you know.
Right. Not who know you.
But when 2000 came in, it became about who knows you.
Yeah, it did. There was a change.
So they don't know who know me. And I like to keep it that way.
That's right.
But I know who know me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feed them tidbits, I sure do.
Yeah. Well, we're going to definitely need somebody to get involved in this so they can put their foot on their necks.
It's inhumane.
It is.
It is inhumane. You are doing a genocide to these people.
Exactly.
This is a genocide.
Mm-hmm.
A rental condition genocide.
Mm-hmm.
You got mold in there that's making people sick and killing them. You got bed bugs in there that's making people sick. You got no air in there that's making people sick and killing them.
Death trap.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And not one lawmaker has stepped up to the plate.
Not one politician, for that matter.
Exactly.
So I've been praying for those people ever since the air conditioning went out, because see, I understand what it is to be
Oh
without
yeah.
air.
Oh yeah, I've been there too.
I understand what it is because I'm sickly. I'm old. I'm disabled. I'm elderly. I have lupus. I have epilepsy. I cannot get too hot. I cannot get too cold.
Right.
So I know what those people are going through. I've been praying for those people ever since I first heard it on the news for 5 weeks. I've been praying for these people. But prayer is not enough.
Yeah, we need some work.
These people in power in this city, in the 901 area, need to step up and stop this inhumane treatment for these residents of Serenity Towers. And not only that one, there was another young lady with a baby like 2 months old. Her air conditioning in her apartment went out. Hers been out all this week.
Oh Lord.
And she got a 2-month-old baby. That's another apartment unit. Another apartment location. You know, it's just a regular. I mean, it's not for disabled or, you know, just a public apartment.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I'm saying is we need some tighter laws against these people that rent out these apartments, and especially these big housing unit apartments, where you got 100 people living in plus, you know,
right.
or 50 units, 20 units. It doesn't matter. It's a multi-living facility. If you got multi-living facility, and then for other landlords as well,
right,
that rent out houses and stuff.
Yeah,
we need tighter laws to make these people act fast. Act AXA. They collecting the rent.
Right.
They want to kick you out if you don't pay your rent.
Right.
But you can't kick them out when they don't do what they supposed to do. Now, how is that for the people?
Backwards.
How is that for the people? How is that equal? How is that justice? It's not.
It's not.
Okay, so Rhonda says the DC stole her identity a few years ago, and she's still fighting that.
Wow.
Isn't that something, girl?
Whew. Yeah.
And then she also says these landlords need to live in these places for 2 months to see how it is. Oh no, they ain't gonna do that.
Nah.
That was this movie.
Yeah, I saw it.
Slumlords. The slumlords.
The slumlord. Yep. Yeah, the people made him live in there. Made him a better person too.
The judge made them do it.
Made him a better person too.
It did.
Sure
did.
Wow, I feel so much better since I got that off my chest.
Well, that's good. You said it. Said a mouthful.
It's been bottled up.
Oh yeah, got to put it out there.
Now it's out there. I'm like that dude that showed that video of the Baptist hospital room of his sister on TV. Did y'all see that this week?
I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one.
Her room was filthy in a hospital.
Oh no.
Her hospital room was filthy. They had left their gloves they had pulled out, gowns that they had pulled out, her all in wastebasket running over, food trays, food, cotton balls, needles all on the floor.
Oh my God.
And he said they put him out just because he was loud and taking videos. He said because they didn't want it out there. But he said it's out there now. It sure was. I saw it. Then of course I saw the administrator's response.
Yeah.
The administrator's response was saying, well, that was just one moment in time that he couldn't comment on the video, that particular instance. Well, if you say it's a moment in time, you already commenting on it.
Yeah.
Let's show you how dumb he is.
Right.
They already admitted. They admitted it.
Who appointed him to be administrator? Dumb duck clucks. Rhonda says, get Medina after them. Who is Medina? You have to tell me about that. Send me a friend request. Rhonda.
Emily Pearls Kirk, Kirk.
Send me a friend request, please, so we can talk in Messenger. Yeah, I would like to know about who that is. See, you learn something new on all of our shows. Every time we have a showrunner, we share and our audience share. Ernestine says prayers. Jenny says they didn't get that money.
Oh.
Okay. And then Ernestine said, tell it like it is, Emily. And then Jenny says they need to contact the front line attorneys. And then Ernestine says prayers for families. The owner should supply fans, at least one window air conditioner. This is not right. It is so hot there. She said here, where she is in Michigan. It's hot here too. That their library is giving out cold waters of bottles of water, and the kids are out of school too. That's right. But see, these are elderly sick people. A fan is not going to be enough.
Oh no.
They need to just relocate these people to
a fan just stirs up hot air.
One of these schools is fully air conditioned. You know the air conditioning got to work good in these schools because these kids sit up in it 7 hours a day.
Yep.
So we know the air conditioning is working at some of these schools. These kids just got out of school in the city. So we got all these schools vacant. And I know that there's one near Highland Street in Memphis, Tennessee, where they could simply and easily use the matter transport buses to transport these people
they got one
to live there. To live there until they do something with these owners, and these owners get the stuff completely fixed. Everything. Because with all the problems that's named, this is something that these owners are not going to fix in a week or two.
No.
It would take at least another month for them to fix all of this. Because when you're talking about removing mold, you got to tear out some sheetrock.
And the bed bug.
You got to put up new sheetrock.
Yeah.
You got to put fumigate.
Yep.
The people got to leave anyway. They can't be in there with the fumigation going on.
Dang.
You know, and that's what needs to be ordered. That is what needs to be ordered. And the people that own this company should be the ones to pay for the expense.
Expeditiously.
I mean, like, it should have been done on day one.
Right.
It should have been done on day one. If they had did that within the first couple of days, that person that died would still be alive.
Yeah.
Ain't no problem to it. That person would still be alive. They best be glad it wasn't nobody I know, especially a relative of mine.
Likewise.
Because I would be on the phone. I would have been on the phone as long as it took for me to talk to every head official in the Federal Housing Authority at White House, Capitol Hill, Capitol up there in the state of Tennessee, Bill Lee. I would have been talking. I would have even called, what's his name? McConnell.
Yeah.
I would have called McConnell to contact me with somebody. Because McConnell ain't going to play. Yeah. He will put you in touch with somebody if he don't handle this here.
Yeah.
You know
I'm sick of Memphis politicians coming around with their broken promises every time it's election time.
I'm telling you.
I'm not voting for you.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and so, I mean, it's criminal. Yeah. So why isn't the district attorney involved in it? Miss Amy. I see this as criminal.
It is.
You are deliberately letting these folks suffer inhumanely, and you have caused the murder of one person.
Exactly. A homicide. Yeah.
It's homicide.
It is.
For you neglecting to provide air conditioning.
for the elderly. Yes.
But
We'll
you don't
do
hear
it.
nothing from the DA's office.
Not one
Like
word.
I say, only thing you hear is a news reporter. We ain't even got a chance to see the faces of the owners.
Mm.
We ain't even heard no comments from the owners.
Mm-mm.
All we've heard is a news reporter giving updates about, and every time they give an update, they're supposed to appear in court. They're gonna be in court again today. That ain't helping nobody. It ain't solving nothing.
Nobody.
Okay. She talking about Medea,
Medea.
Tyler Perry. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, my dear.
it said
Medea.
Medina.
Okay, Ron. Yeah,
Now,
my dear probably
Okay.
would.
now we don't want Medea after she go up there and shoot them all.
Yeah, she go to shoot.
Medea go up there with a pistol in her handbag and shoot
Yeah,
them.
she will.
Yeah, the character
Yeah, the
Medea.
character.
I'm not talking about Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the character, yeah.
Yeah.
Medea don't go nowhere without her pistol.
No way. Always packing.
Well, all right, guys. We have given out a lot of information. We have learned a lot of information. We have had some fun too. And I want to thank all of our tuners, tune-inners, and listeners tonight, and our new fan and friend, Rhonda from Kentucky. You from Kentucky. You down there where Lindsey Graham is from, Rhonda, right? Yeah, Lindsey. Oh, Lindsey knows me. Yeah.
Yeah, they have
And
Kentucky Derby down there.
yeah, who else we
Yeah.
know in Kentucky?
Uh-huh.
Somebody else from Kentucky we know.
Colonel Sanders.
Huh?
Colonel Sanders.
No. I thought you were talking about one of our Paul Sanders. No, our Paul Sanders. We got one Paul Sanders.
Oh yeah, I can't think of who's from
Paul
Kentucky.
Sanders is from Alabama.
Yeah.
And the other Paul Sanders is from Ontario, Canada. But we have somebody that we've had on our show from. Oh, I know who it is. It's I can't call her name. She's an entertainment agent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I know her last name is Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That lives in Kentucky. That's friends with us. And she's been on our show before too.
Okay.
And Ernestine said, "Okay, I see you right, Emily." She said, "Well, I was talking about them putting them in schools." I mean, that's the fastest solution.
It is.
It's something that can be done in a day. You see what I'm saying? They can get they can get they can get several refrigerators and put refrigerators in one classroom. You know, put about 8, 9, 10 refrigerators in one classroom where people can store their food. You know,
it definitely could be done.
It could be done.
Yeah.
And they can station somebody there just in the refrigerator room itself to make sure people are getting what's theirs and not buying nobody else's.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To mark their name on it. And matter of fact, they can have a refrigerator attendant.
Yeah.
Let the refrigerator attendant mark the name on it, package it, place it in the refrigerator. And when they come to get it, sign in, come in, get it, take it out, and they sign it that they getting it out. They didn't sign it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A very easy, simple, systematic system can be done in one single day, and those people could have comfort.
Right.
Then they need to have a shower assistant, you know, and some nurses, you know, and on station there. Nurses, you know what they call them, like the Walgreens have. Those nurses that see people there, like a CVS, the Walgreens. Those are not doctors, but they can tend to people. They need to have some of those people there, certified nurses, whatever they call them.
Yeah.
Nurse practitioners. That's what they call them. They need to have, at least one nurse, one or two of them there. They don't need a whole lot.
No,
just one or two, for one school building or two school buildings, one or two in each school building,
Yeah.
So you got to play microwaves. The microwaves can go next door in another classroom where people have access to go warm up their food. Then they can have an attendant in that room just for the microwave room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
pay these people out of the fines that the owners are supposed to be paying y'all.
Right.
Rhonda said that called CNAs, and she was an LPN for 25 years.
Okay.
Well, awesome. So you understand what I'm talking about exactly, right, Rhonda? Exactly. So, it's not that much that would have to be done, and it could be done in a day and finished up completely in the half of the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple and as fast as that.
I agree.
Because they got beds. They got, where else and I tell you, somewhere else they could put them if they didn't want to use the school. You remember when they opened up the old commercial appeal building for a COVID hospital?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Sybil, remember that?
I remember that.
They had it all set up and everything with beds, like hospital rooms. When they get all those beds, they got those beds. They can use those beds. They can use beds, cots, whichever one that the person prefers, So there's no shortage of anything. There's no shortage of anything. And MIFA, okay, let me talk about MIFA. They got a role in this too. MIFA could go and deliver the Meals on Wheels to these people. They could deliver them breakfast, and they could at least deliver them lunch. And then the only thing they would have to worry about is their supper.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a good plan. If only we had somebody to execute it.
Yeah. I don't have the time.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy. I don't have the strength. And I'm sick myself.
Yeah.
I can't deal with no headaches.
Yeah.
But if I was younger and I had the time and I wasn't sick, I'd be showing up on all these TV stations talking about it. Yeah. I would. I'd be on the phone trying to rally it up and get it done. And I'm not even a politician.
Right.
I'm not going to say it's not my job to do it, because it's all of our jobs. We are responsible for looking after all of our sisters and brothers, whether we know them or not, especially when we know that they are elderly. The Bible teaches you to respect your elders.
Right.
And these elderly people are not getting no respect. They're not getting respect from the owners. They're not getting respect from the court. They are not getting respect from the city. They're not getting respect from politicians. They're not getting respect from lawyers. Now, how do they think they going to heaven? Huh? That's a question I would like to ask them. I would like to ask them all.
My conscience.
I would like to ask them all that question. How do you think you're going to get to go to heaven? And you let the situation happen. But you say you're going, or you think you're going, right?
Sounds like to me all of them got their
Ernestine said, hey, man. All right, we're going to close on that one. Tell me your closing remarks.
Oh, man, another beautiful show. A lot of information. I was real good. As always, wishing everybody love, peace, and happiness, and be safe out there.
All right. I did tell several.
It was a wonderful, informative show, and hopefully somebody be tuned in and listen to some of these suggestions. And welcome again to Rockin' Robin. She's our new person in our family.
Rockin' Rhonda, not Robin.
Right, Rhonda.
What did I say?
You said Robin.
Oh, I'm thinking about that song, Rockin' Robin.
I know.
That song spilled out. Rockin' Rhonda, of course.
Right.
So excited about seeing her when she comes to Memphis.
Me too.
And thank you, Timothy, for your remarks and your lovely echoing of the truth and so forth. And
Thank
Emily,
you.
you're always in there with words of wisdom. So y'all tune in again. We'll see you.
Yeah, my fussing.
Good fuss.
Yeah. I wish they would let me argue the side for the senior citizens.
Yeah.
In the courtroom. Call me to court.
Yeah, all right. That sounds like a winner.
Let me go up.
But I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Oh, that's right. If they scared to go up against the owners in the courtroom, I'm not. Call me. I'll tell them exactly everything I said tonight. And then I'll turn around looking, asking, do you think you really going to heaven after what you have done? My spirit is telling me no. And look at them just right in the eye, because I love to look the devil in the eye. Devil can't stand that. But I'll be a big mama on them.
Yeah.
I'll make them so ashamed they'll be running and drawing money out, transferring out their Switzerland accounts so fast and make your head spin.
Yeah.
That's all they need is some big mama talk.
That's
all they need. Because see, they know how to talk intelligent.
Yeah.
They know how to talk sophisticated. They know how to talk legally.
Yeah.
But they don't understand big mama talk.
Nah. Yeah,
okay, you guys. That's our time. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. This hot night. The 901 show. 901 show.
The opinions expressed on this program is not necessarily those.
Bye-bye. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. This hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 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 Get on this hot night. This hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. It's the 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. This hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show.